Hello everyone and happy holidays. Today I'm going to be doing a firework fashion episode inspired by the what would be partying of the season. I know a lot of people are not going to be celebrating in the traditional sense. This episode is an unorthodox narrative of two party people in the streets getting a little too lit in a different universe. So let's get into it. So this girl has already had a very long evening. She has the makeup melting off of her face, the oversized bushy eyelashes, the head off slanting to the side, and the big hair all to one side. She's in a little bit of a slouchy position, and her leg is up, so she's also a little bit glamorous and over the top. So she has a very extreme personality. That's what I tried to get across with this drawing, even just from the start with the body, the posture, the position. These are all the starting points of creating the character. She has extremely high heels, which I find to be just as hilarious as wearing really heavy makeup on an evening like New Year's Eve. Because all of the party energy and all the crazy things happening, it's really hard to control where your heels or walking or makeup is gonna end by the end of the night, because you're just kind of all over the place. So I appreciate that about this character. She's just very goofy and all over the place already. So this is the first lady. Here I have given her an oversized fur jacket and somewhat of a t-shirt slouchy dress situation, because the thing about New Year's fashion is that it needs to be as comfortable and practical as it's going to be chic and over the top, stylish and glamorous. So I think the fur is, given that it's a comfortable silhouette, but a very glamorous fur material, we'll say it's faux fur. And I just think that it has a very glamorous but slouchy and cool modern New Year's style. And this is why I love New Year's fashion so much, because my personal style is very revolved and focused on this concept of glamour with edginess and comfortability. And the combination of these things just create this effortless, chic, edgy, modern, cool kind of vibe. And that's what I love about this girl, because she has the heels, but then the t-shirt dress, an oversized fur jacket, and then the tights. So in the end, I think she has like a really balanced kind of look going on. So I'm almost done with this look here. She is definitely giving me Refinery 29, lives in Brooklyn. She's a blogger, writes for a column about fashion in 2020 kind of vibes. She's creative, she's free-spirited, but has a very practical, street smart kind of vibe about her as well. And that's why I like to combine all of these different silhouettes and colors, because there's something about that street smart but still self-aware and fashionable girl that I love about this outfit, and I see a lot of my personal style in this one, so you can see that I was just trying to kind of imagine what I would wear if I was going to a party today. But here is the look. I'm just rounding up her shoes and going to color in the heel that sadly broke at the end of her evening. Currently, I am starting the next character, that is her friend, and they are both hopping from party to party on New Year's Eve. So he has a very nonchalant, I don't really care, but secretly does really care because he dressed incredibly cool. He has a very unique, but somehow still Brooklyn kind of vibe. So here is the second character. So at this point, I have given him a blazer and a long tunic t-shirt, and I associate these two pieces styled together to be a very New York on a party evening look, and that's why I love his vibe, because he's just very chill and I don't care. Even the fit of his pants being tapered, I just really remember walking around Bushwick where there were warehouses and hidden in the wall kind of bars, and this was a very common look. So I'm paying homage to the Brooklynite with the semi-mullet look with this character. I have finished off his accessories with a styling pair of glasses and a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And very sadly, I attempted to make him a necklace that is like the thumbs up emoji, because for some reason I just love the idea of a necklace that's just like a thumbs up for a dude. But it did not work out so well. If you can look closely at this attempted necklace, it looks nothing like a thumbs up. So as of now, it just looks like a very poorly soldered indie Etsy brand that was overpriced and made by an amateur, so that could also be a part of his character. I have also finished off his t-shirt with a 2021 graphic and a question mark. That is his look so far. For the sake of a high contrast color palette for his look, I gave him a bright red blazer, and I'm gonna make it a bit textured, give it some dimension by layering the colors, which I sometimes like to do with my markers by doing the opposite cross-hatching technique. I never really fully fill it in unless I have the intention to make it look very solid. So he has a simple red jacket, and it's going to be very clean with a black lapel. And it just contrasts with the black pants, and it's going to be a lighter t-shirt. I also looked back at the other drawing because typically when I'm doing these series of 2 or 3 drawings of characters, I intend to make them look related with a similar color scheme. I kept it cohesive to the previous character by keeping it within the warm colors with some neutrals to contrast. So that's why there's a bit of red and a touch of green. I'm just wrapping up this final look with a semi-mullet in a chestnut color because I know a lot of people are rocking that look right now. So I wanted to do that look inspired by everyone's style. In addition, I am just finishing up his facial hair and the final touches. This is the hipster boy, friend of the other Brooklynite lady on New Year's Eve. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed drawing with me. Happy 2021, be safe, be well, and see you in the next one.